Wow, 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 wow. Tottenham Hotspur, fair play. That is a masterclass. Manchester City, it's like you own that ground. It should be called the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium because right now, these brothers go there and win majority of the time. Why did they sack Ange? This Thomas Frank's becoming a problem, you know. This Thomas Frank will be a problem for Tottenham and the Premier League because this guy knows what he's doing. This guy's got a balance. This guy today came to the Etihad and outclassed Pep Guardiola. Deep that. It's 2-0, but the score flatters Man City. The score flatters Man City. Could have been 3, could have been 4. Let me just look at Tottenham's record here at this ground. 3-2, they lost 4-2, 3-3, 4-0 last season, and 2-0 now. That's one loss in the last 5 visits to the Etihad. Today, man, the tactics to Man City. Cherky. Reinders. Mamouche. Where are they? Missing. MIA. Missing in action. Brother. This ain't the League On. You know what I'm saying? Reinders. Brother, I had you in my fantasy. I brought you in. I thought you were going to do something. Khalas, bro. Tottenham Hotspur made Man City missing today. Don't let Man City get away with this. Oh, poor performance. Oh, you know what? It was an off day. No. Tottenham Hotspur set a tactics today. Say, you know what? We are going to go in a mid-block. We are going to counter-press you. We are going to press you high up the pitch. They didn't let Man City breathe. They didn't let Man City play their game. Get on the half turn. Yeah, there was moments where Man City had 1 or 2 few chances. I'm not disputing that. But what I'm saying is, Man City, we know how they can play. Today, nullified. Guardiola. You know when he does that, yeah? You know when Guardiola does that? Shit's hit the fan. Shit has hit the fan, bro. Tottenham today, defensively, resolute. Midfield, oh, wow. This is without Maddison, by the way. This is without Dominic Solanke up front. They're playing the Richarlison, by the way. This is without some of their key players. Udogie at left back. Brother, they had players missing today. Man City, who did they have missing? I want to know. Who did Man City have missing today? There is no question. Rodri was on the bench. Cool. Foden was on the bench. Cool. That's the manager's decisions here. But Thomas Frank said, yo, I'm not just going to sit back off them. I'm going to cause problems. And they caused Man City problems all game. For me, yeah, what I liked about Tottenham today was their resilience, was their determination to win the ball high up the pitch and cause havoc. James Trafford, welcome to the Premier League. There's a reason why Donnarumma has been mentioned. There's a reason why. Brother, this ain't Burnley. This ain't the Championship where you can just, you know what I mean? You're moving like Yashin. You know what I mean? You're cruising. This ain't like that, bro. Tottenham seized the moment and said, you know what? Bang. We're going to pounce on that. And that's what they did today, bro. I told you about their line. I said to you, their defense can be got out. And you lot said, oh, but Saeed, you know, I put them forth because that defense for me ain't good enough. Diaz ain't the guy. When you bring in Aki, he's not the same brother. And the first goal was brilliant. I think the ball was headed in to Sarr. Richarlison, what a run that was. He timed it to perfection. I don't know why VAR was involved in that. He should have seen the run. The linesman should do his job. Played it into, and who else is it? Brennan Johnson, man. Brother, if you talk about the master of cutbacks, if you talk about a player who's always there on a cutback, yeah, I won't even call it a cutback because it still have to be a decent ball in. And guess who's there? Guess who's there? Brennan Johnson, man, to make it 1-0, and deservedly. Yes, Man City had a chance with Mamouche, and he should have scored. Yes, Man City had a chance with Haaland and should have scored. But bro, Tottenham deserved their lead. Their game plan was immaculate. Their game plan was put to a T. And you know what they did again? They put the game plan into fruition. They pressed Trafford. He tried to play that ball into Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez didn't know that these men are hunting in packs, because again, that was the game plan. Hunt in packs, get them on their first touch. This ain't Rodri here. This ain't a City back line that's assured. These lot cannot do that to us, and that's what they did. Cause anarchy. I don't know what he's doing. Nico Gonzalez doesn't know what's going behind him. Bang. Paulinho's there. It deflects off Diaz, and it goes in. 2-0. Wow. And deservedly so. And after the second half, what did Man City create? Nothing. I don't remember anything. I don't remember a chance in the second half. If anything, Tottenham could have made it 3 or 4. If Brennan Johnson played in Kudus, there was a chance at the end for Odegaard. Brother, they had chances to make it. There was a lot of brilliant crosses from Pedro Porro into Richarlison. And on another day, that's going in again. I'm telling you now, Thomas Frank is going to be a problem, because this guy tactically very flexible. When it's time to play the low block, and you know what? We're going to play 3 at the back. We're going to go play a team. Today was Man City. He went for it today. He saw a vulnerability from Man City and says, you know what? We ain't here just going to let them dictate and do what they're going to do. We're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. We are going to take them to their game. I'm going to play our game as well. You have to admire that. With a midfield of Kulusevski, Paulinho and Sarr, why were they able to do so much off the ball? You got to use the strengths of your players. They're not great on the ball, but you've got to use the strengths off the ball. And that's what good managers do. Use the strengths of the players they have available. That's a sign of a top manager. Because it's okay when I'm saying, Paulinho, oh, you know what? Let's don't do a half turn. Let's go do this. Brother, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You've got to use the strength. And Man City in that midfield, Reinders, Cherki, they couldn't do anything. All Cherki did was use a player out wide. That's all he did. There was a cross that came in out wide. But in the central areas, Paulinho was an absolute dog. Absolute dog. Listen, not the most talented player in the world, but off the ball, the running, the closing down, the winning the duels, Paulinho can do that. He can absolutely do that. And that's what it's about. Absolutely brilliant, man. Kudus as well, another excellent performance. I keep telling you, Kudus, I don't know how West Ham sold him for 55 million. I get it, he didn't have a great season last season. But West Ham were absolutely stupid to be selling one of their key assets to a rival that they hate. The ball carrying, the ball manipulation, the strength, the determination to get Spurs from a position where they need to defend into attack. Kudus does that. He literally gets you from defense to attack in a flash, bro. And that's what he does. An excellent ball carrier. He is an absolute machine, bro. He's up and down. He gives you the energy. And like I said to you, Thomas Frank likes to improve players. Thomas Frank improved players, bro. You see it with Mbumo last season. He can do that to Kudus. Get the best out of him. Make sure he deploys his strengths. And make sure he knows we're going to get a Kudus that we all know. We all know the ability of Kudus. It's about performing that in, week out. And listen, for me, today, he was excellent today. I genuinely can't even give you a man of the match. I think even the defense... Dare I say Romero, man. Even Romero, that was a captain's performance today. Again, Haaland was limited to very few opportunities. He was there, dogged, whatever, and he was just he was a leader about, he was composed. There wasn't a kind of a rashness about him today. And I felt for me, you got to give him the credit on that behalf. But I'm sorry, man. I'm going to give my man of the match to Paulinho, man. I think Paulinho was everywhere. Blocks, he got the goal. I just think he was an absolute machine in that midfield. I really, really do. And like I said, he's on loan. It was a low risk, you know what I mean, high reward kind of move. You know, he didn't do well at Bayern Munich, but he came into Tottenham, and today, not only was he a a presence in that midfield, but he was everywhere. Marshalling the defense, getting in attack, pressing high up the pitch. He's got an abundance of energy, Paulinho. And I think for me, I'm not going to lie to you, man, he could be a very, very key signing for Tottenham Hotspur. You know, like I said, on the ball, he's not the best, but what you can get from him off the ball is so much, man. He loves to win duels. It's almost like he's obsessed with winning duels, man. And I think for me, you can see today, he was on it, he was aggressive. City couldn't handle him. The City couldn't cope with the energy that he had in midfield. And I think for me, you need that, bro. And if Tottenham are going to play this high energy, high pressing football, that Ange plays, Paulinho needs to be at the heart of that, man. But I ain't going to lie to you, man. Cherky, where are you? Reinders, who I gave a lot of plaudits last season, he was missing today. Credit to Tottenham Hotspur today. That was an absolute masterclass. So fair play to you lot. Job done. 3 points. A 6 out of 6. Something Amorim couldn't do in the first 2 games. That's damning. But listen, fair plays to Tottenham Hotspur. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Peace.